News Now Storm Tracker weather. Coverage you can count on.
Fire danger today is a concern for Northern California. The biggest issue we're facing is it's going to be very dry out there. Humidity down to 15 to 30% this afternoon. Winds today not especially problematic out of the south to 10 miles an hour this afternoon. High temperatures, meanwhile, low to mid 80s. Not too shabby at all. Most areas in the mid 80s this afternoon. So mild and cool for the start of your work week. Fire danger today in the moderate to high range heading into your afternoon. So we're finally seeing the season changing a little bit, not hitting the fall season yet, but it's starting to feel like it across Northern California. Now winds this morning, they're still out of the north and east right now, up to around 5 miles an hour for Red Bluff. Most areas are seeing calm winds for the start of the morning. Late in the morning into the early afternoon, we see a significant shift in the winds. They'll be out of the south later today, up to around 10 miles an hour. That should help to keep air quality in the valley a little bit better than what we saw through your weekend. In fact, the Delta fire, where the containment really grew quite a bit over the weekend, that's one of the bigger issues that we're seeing for haze. That haze is going to be pushed up to the north towards Mount Shasta, so air quality looks to get much worse as you head north this afternoon. Humidity, meanwhile, not recovering all that well overnight, but a little better than an hour ago. 40% or 47% or higher for the valley right now. Higher elevations, mostly above 45%. Satellite and radar showing clear skies outside right now. That's not going to change heading into your afternoon. Heading through to the north right now is what's really driving these below average temperatures. So a cooler system heading through to our north right now that's mixing with high pressure, so a somewhat dry and warmer system down to our south. That's having the biggest impact on sky conditions, but as far as temperatures go, we're seeing a lot of help from that cooler system in the Pacific Northwest over the next few days. So that's going to keep our high temperatures in check heading through around Wednesday. By Thursday into Friday, high pressure builds a little bit more, plenty of sunshine on the way, and we're left with a warmer end to your work week forecast, but then another cooling system moves through to the north for your weekend, leaving us with temperatures falling back to the low to mid 80s. So for today, mid 80s expected for the valley, 84 to 85 degrees in most cities. Higher elevations anywhere from 73 to 80 degrees this afternoon, and mid-70s in the foothills today. Your Storm Tracker 7-day forecast, where your weekend's always in view. Low to mid-80s today through Wednesday in Chico, then high 80s Thursday with low 90s Friday. Back to the low 80s as that cooling trend settles in for your weekend. Redding, meanwhile, 85 degrees today, still in the mid-80s tomorrow, then mid to high 80s Wednesday, low 90s Thursday and Friday, and then that cooling trend knocking us back down into the mid-80s for your upcoming weekend. So a little warm for Thursday and Friday. Otherwise, the 7-day forecast looking extremely pleasant across Northern California. Megan and Julia.